Elon Musk has explicitly stated that electing Donald Trump is the only way to save democracy, suggesting that if Trump is not elected, it might be the last election, implying a severe threat to democratic processes. Musk has criticized the Democratic Party for their actions, which he perceives as hypocritical, especially in context to how they treat Trump versus their own internal decisions. He points out the irony in Democrats calling Trump a threat to democracy while engaging in political maneuvers that could be seen as undemocratic. Musk has linked the preservation of free speech and democracy to Trump's election, suggesting that alternative outcomes, like Kamala Harris winning, could lead to unprecedented attacks on free speech, thus endangering American democracy.
The party that cries about how Donald Trump is a threat to democracy just forced out the candidate that their voters chose and nominated a candidate that no one voted for. The hypocrisy is immense in the Democratic Party.
John Kerry has been reported to have made comments at a World Economic Forum panel that identified the First Amendment as a significant obstacle to certain governmental actions. Specifically, posts on X and some news outlets have highlighted Kerry's statement where he seems to view the First Amendment as a barrier to the government's ability to suppress or manage dissent, phrasing it as a major roadblock to government being able to hammer dissent out of existence.
But look, if people go to only one source and the source they go to is sick and, has an agenda and they're putting out disinformation, our First Amendment stands as a major block to the ability to be able to just, hammer it out of existence. So what we need is to win the ground, win the right to govern by hopefully having, winning enough votes that you're free to be able to implement change. Now, obviously, there are some people in our country who are prepared to implement change in other ways. And
so
that's
you're
really
questioning
dangerous.
really if democracy can survive unregulated social media.
I think democracies are very challenged right now and have not proven they can move fast enough or big enough to deal with the challenges that we are facing. And to me, that is part of what this race, this election is all about. Will we break the fever in the United States?
A man purchased a guitar signed by Taylor Swift at a live auction for $4,000, only to smash it with a hammer immediately after receiving it. This event has caught attention on social media platforms, where it's being discussed as an act of protest or extreme dislike towards Taylor Swift, particularly following her public endorsement of Kamala Harris in the upcoming election.
Gary, now take that, hang up that busted thing.
Trump has described Harris as mentally impaired and suggested she should be impeached and prosecuted for her actions related to the U.S. southern border during rallies in Erie, Pennsylvania, and a day before in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin.
Joe Biden became mentally impaired. Kamala was born that way. She was born that way. And if you think about it, only a mentally disabled person could have allowed this to happen to our country.
That's all for the news today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more news and information. Have a fantastic day.